So this is going to be the OTZROT CHAIM again. I don't know how many we're doing a few shiurim and see if we have any listeners to this. This is really deep down ARI. This is really where you find out the beginning of the story and major pieces of the story. So let's go and see what we're saying now. Now we're starting to have problems. The problems with the 10 kings. What's going to happen to them? Let's read across the top. Achar kach, so after everything piled into das, yatzach hashisha oros secherim b'kli hayesod. So now there are 6 more lights, and all of the 6 lights go into the kli hayesod. B'gam kulo yachol l'sovlo, and also he's not able to bear it. Aro kuvarn is boyer, and so we've already explained. Okay, shiva oros heim. There are 7 different lights. So 7 different lights, and maybe we'll discuss it. They're called the Ranchi plus Makifim. Heim. Netzach v'hod nechshav ka'echad. La'echad. So that makes it like 6. Ki trei palgi gufa havu. Achar kach yarda chamisha oros b'kol gevura. So then the 5 lights go down b'kli ha'gevura into the kli ha'gevura. So Yared gam came imochem Reshimo the Chesed, and then along with him goes the Reshimo of Chesed. Pirish ki nadish b'kol hachamisha sefiros mechesed ad hod called echad mehem nosin chad Reshimo delay b'yisod ki l'sivazu nikracha yisod kol. It collects all of these Reshimos. Now, what's the purpose of that? He said the kolil kuhu chamisha sephiros, so it has that each one of them, the kolil, all of the 5 sephiros are incorporated in Yesod. Bal kain kol echad morid chad Reshimo el Yesod v'lo yachol l'savol v'nishbar, and he can't handle it and it breaks. Let's go to the Tiva Kavanos. This was number Daled. Go down below. Okay. Number Dalet says, read the light print. Lachar mikan yotza or hachesed b'kli adas. V'imo kolulim od chamesh oros. So everything below is also along with it. They're all riding together. Now, the easiest way to understand this is that they're in a straight line. So once you get to chesed, Chesed going to fall into Gevura, Gevura into Tiferes, and like that. Of a Niknezachel b'Kli Chesed, and they all go into the Kli of Chesed. B'Kli Chesed lo hoya b'kochel isvol as a Sheisha Oros sheniknesabo. V'nishbacha b'Kli Chesed v'yared the makom she'asi l'chiyod sham olam habriya. And they fall out of its seals. V'hor all lamala, then the light, though, separated. It went back towards its source. V'harav choyzer b'vayir, the lo tikshach b'kevin shehem rak shiva malachim. So don't ask this question. This is only 7 malachim. Im came heich hadas kolo b'klal chal nishbarim. So then why is das included with all the rest of them? So he said, because you have chesed, gevura, tiferes, netzach, hod, yesod, and malchus. That's 7, and there's only 7. But then why does das fall? So v'lezos kasav sha'netzav v'chachod nechshavim k'sfira achas. So we said still 7 with the das, because netzach and hod are 1 sfira. Liyos shehem keneged shnei choglayim, because even though at this part they're in a straight line, but they're considered and they will be built into the 2 different legs. Ashihi asher lezecha b'lecha b'zeh, because it's impossible for this to work without that. So therefore, das can be counted amidst the nishbarim, those people who are broken. Shem shiva malachim v'lo yoser, which are only 7. So therefore, that's how you can count it. Achar kach yarda chamisha oros b'kli gevura. V'yared gam kain imachem harishima lechesed. So this is about the Reshimo. Also, there's chesed broke. So the light went up and the Kli is down below, but there's still a Reshimo of the whole business of the Kli and the light. That's only Reshimos, like a dot. Pirush. Now let's see what it explains. I think we're supposed to be reading the light print. I'm sorry. Yardacha b'sharcha chamisha oros, then came down all the rest of the 5 lights shebemeguvcha v'chad malchus el toch kli hagavura. V'imachem aret also went down Yored gam kain Reshimo shel or chachesed. So hadas lochav heniach acharech Reshimo. So he adds that there was no Reshimo from Das. There's only Reshimos here. Behind the shechamesha sefiras shemechesed v'ad hod henichu acharech Reshimo. They left behind them a Reshimo, shehem chamisha chasadim, which are 5 chasadim. V'chavazeh Reshimo, who begedei l'choyer b'yesod. So again, let's go back over this one time for my own benefit. So zor chaches v'adasno. Okay, we said that behind the shechameshes asfiros shebechesed v'ad hod. Those 5 spheros, which in other places we're going to see that those are the ikar 5 spheros. That is the ikar. Hinichu acharechem Reshimo, but after they were gone from their place, they left in their place a Reshimo, shehem chamisha chasadim, which are 5 chasadim. Now, 5 chasadim, v'zeh Reshimo hu begedei l'choyer b'yesod. Why do we need the Reshimo? We need it to be able to shine later on into Yesod, ki yesod the nikra klalas ha'oros, because the purpose of Yesod is to incorporate all the lights within it, the Vishamakabel Oro Mechamesh Sphere Shalamala, just like because he has those 5 lights in him that he got from the 5 spheros up above him, which are Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, Netzach, and Hod. Shalamala B'menu Umachbaskein, and because of this, Nikras Spheres Yesod B'Shem Kol. That's why it's called Kol, because it has all of the Reshimo, or an aspect of all of them in itself. So it has the incorporation of all of the 5 spheros, an aspect of them, a Reshima from them. But Tam Noisif Shal Yesod Nikra Kol. So let's, as long as he's talking, let me tell you another reason why Yesod is called Kol. Whom Bekevin should call Sphera Kolula, because we know that all Sphera Kolula spheros. Every sphere, it has 10 spheros. By Yesod Mekabach of Reshimah Mechamesh Spherish Mecholov, Nimseim came Shabatoch Kli Yesod Meirin Chameshes Spherish Nechlalas Bechameshes Spheris Elyonos Hameiras Basocho. Now let's just read those words again. Nimsa im came, so it comes out if that's the case. Shabatoch Kli Yesod, that inside it's going to be Meiras Chameshes Spheris. There is an aspect, I think he didn't say that, but my words, Amisha Spheros, Shenechlalas Bechamesha Spheros Elyonas, that are part of the klal of what was up above him, the 5 up above him, from Chesed to Hod, Hameiros Besocho, that are now shining inside of him. For the Chen, Yesod Nikra Kol, that's why it's called Kol, it has everything in it. Shehem begematria chemishim, which come to the gematria 50. What's 50? Was riboy, or because there's so much light here, he says. Nishbecha begam klei hagavura. So it's going backwards here. There's a little digress there, and now is we go back to Gevura. So all of this power coming into Gevura, and it breaks. V'or hagavura all lamala goes up above, back into its silus. V'shar arbara oros shehim hatferes netzach and hod and yesod umalchus, the other 5 yard to the tzok kliya teferes. V'imo nitnas shnei rishimim. So also you have 2 rishimos that are coming. I think it should be rishumim, but maybe not. So he said v'nitnas shnei rishimim. So the 2 rishimos that are left over from the ones that broke up above, which are Chesed and Gevura. The Chesed and Gevura, he says, v'oz machmas riboy, or they all pile in now into Teferes, nishba kliya Teferes. V'la'achar mekan yotzer shlosha orish shehem netzach hod yesod, and together with Malchus, v'imo shlosha rishimo, the Chesed. Here he writes it Reshimo. There before he wrote it Reshimim. Okay, anyway, the Chesed. So all of this is going in Gevura. So Gevura Teferes. So the Chesed, Gevurah, and Tiferes, those Reshimos, they go into Netzach Hanod and they break. So now comes out of this tremendous disaster, this crushing defeat that took place, there are two lights that come out of it, which are the lights of Yesod and Malchus. The Imam Arba Reshimim, and then all of the Reshimim, now he calls it Reshimim again. So all those Reshimos that were collected, there are four of them, they're coming in also, the Chesed, Gevurah, Tiferes, and Netzach, and Hod, which are also broke. The Niknasuch Yesod, and they all go into the Kliya Yesod. The Nishbach, and this also dies. The Yesh Goshim Sheniknasuch Reshimim El Kliya Yesod, so they're also wrote, it's the one some gears are like this. We're going to stop right here on number Vav. I think we went a little further than I wanted to, but that's the way it went. And so we're going to stop right here at number Vav. Oh, here it is up at the top. Okay, so I think that's it. That's the Vav. Okay, so we'll pick up that Vav next year.